Just give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second to get everything set up. Give me a second to get it all set up. Alright, how are you guys today? How are you guys today? This morning, 3:32 a.m. I didn't mean to wake up so early, but it just kind of happened. So we're just gonna take advantage of that. Should definitely check the stream details. Stream details. Alright, we're good. Man, it looks beautiful from here. I think there might be bricks inside of this silo. I've never actually... It's been a while since we've been to the silo. Let's just say that. I haven't actually looked in there. So I'll have to take a check and see what is in there. To get to that, we'll have to navigate to it without getting shot at. So I've gotten my avenue of approach to the base. That's the machine gun turret on the outside. Maybe we'll get very close to this just by using hills. Thick cable. Oh, this universal fluid duct. This is the HBM series. Okay, it's not rotating, so I can just... Okay. I believe there's a second turret on the inner side of the base. On the inside of the base, there's a second turret, I believe. Good to know. I figured it out. Now, how did we deal with this in that one playthrough I did? Well, I just kind of piled up stuff. We're inside. Jeez. Holy Baloney. There's some stuff back there too. Hold on a second. Hold on. It's too loud. It's too early for that. It's too early for that much noise. Let me turn that down. That's way too loud, bro. Way too loud. Ooh, components. Hello, Steve. Polymer. Steve Polymer right there. This entire thing is literally components. Capacitors. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but we're gonna just disassemble the entire thing. We should have more. These recorders are pretty good too, I think. I think the recorders can give you some good stuff. There's a lot more capacitors than I thought there would be in this structure. I didn't think there would be any capacitors. That's really valuable to have. Because now we can start setting up a capacitor block or bank instead of just a single capacitor. 5 capacitors, pretty good. What is this? This is the... Oh yeah, we might have torn out the part that allows you to fire the missile. We definitely removed that. Oops. It's okay. Because I don't want to fire the missile. There's not even a missile on this one. You have to get lucky enough to find one with a missile on it. Not to mention the fact that... oh, this one does have a missile. It's just not as big as it should be. It's odd. Okay. Let's just go ahead and mine that thing. And we're in. Paper is pretty useful. What are these? Tea seeds? Paper. Grab all of the paper, guys. All the cigarettes and all the paper. Collect as much stuff as you can and put it at one point. So that way you know to get it all when you leave. Now let's go down. Be cautious because I believe there's more turrets on the way down. There's booby traps in there. 2 mines. Cleared 1. Hold on, I got an idea. They're not super deadly, but I'd be careful with those, because they can kill you. The toaster's a pretty prized item. It's gonna be really valuable. There's all that is on its lair, is mines, which is fortunate because I mean, it'd be kind of bad if there was other stuff, like a machine gun or something like that, just in place in one of these rooms. That'd be pretty bad. That's a good place to find all of this stuff. Political theory and all of that paper are pretty valuable. So you can make a flame war in a box. It's the only purpose of it. To make flame war in a box. So you can go to your friend and give him a flame war in a box. Ready? Check. Open. What the heck? This one had no mines in it. Just the bathroom. It's interesting. Well, I was hoping I'd find some bricks in one of these layers, but I guess not. Machine gun. The double floor, machine gun and landmines. See a star metal crate in there. This structure has the most crates of any structure, by the way. Just to let you all know that. If you're looking for steel crates, this is the one to go to. We'll give you all of them. But the problem is finding this structure is going to be quite difficult unless you end up just stumbling across it like I did. Shooting that, bro. He was shooting for a good few seconds. Good few seconds, bro. Nice. This one's not even locked. Six steel crates so far. There should be an iron crate in this building as well. Along with conserve crates and star metal crate, which has ammunition. That's what that has. What is in this? Corroded barrels are not really valuable. However, they are in the structure. They're actually a decent way to dispose of fluids. But the barrel eventually breaks if you try to use them for that. So, do not really do that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh dang it. Oh crap. This is just a gas right now. Ah, how did you end up with a mask on, bro? That's like too convenient for you. That is not allowed. That's illegal. Illegal. I need torches. Give me a second to find some torches. So I need some torches. It's gonna be a issue. What is this? Is this one of the floors? Oh, it's just marble. Torches, please. Torches now. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Give me some torches, bro. Torches, go! I think someone's... The game thinks I want raw marble, bro. Game thinks I want raw marble. So what level would you want to mine at? Well, Y52 seems to be the perfect level to mine at to get into the green layer. So if you're looking for the green layer, Y52. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't got a clue. These are all like liquid oxygen barrels and things. So that's a thing that you need. Liquid oxygen. You can just grab this. Grab and go. Oxygen, kerosene. Oh, my timer is going off. Both of them. because it's literally 3 a.m. in the morning. I woke up before my alarms. It's awesome. I actually am happy about that. Makes me happy to wake up earlier than intended. So I can get more done this way. Computer. What else? Who sent me? Who's messaging? Discord? Discord, do you have messages for me, bro? Discord? Nope. What's the danger on this layer? Because it seems like I've ran out of danger. Oh, that works. CS gas. CS gas. Okay, guys. That's the danger. Mustard gas right there. Gasoline. I might just leave this because this is kind of for like later in the game. I don't even think these have usages. No, they definitely are important, but they don't even make the superconductor, no, the super particle accelerator the same anymore. It's been changed, so it's sad now. I believe he made it into a 3D model thing with segments that you just place in. Makes it a lot easier for people who are stupid, but for the people who are not stupid, it takes all the fun out. So, okay, that's fun. That's nuclear fuel. We're not gonna carry that on us. We're just gonna leave it put, so we don't get nuclear poisoning. No nuclear poisoning for me, please. Go down the floor now. Now, this is not the bottom. It's not the bottom at all. This is the true bottom. The deepest depths of the building is this room here. Now, this room is the secret room. You're not supposed to know it exists. Well, it's really obvious that it does, so that's why I'm showing you right now. This is like mining obsidian with your hand, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this is the worst. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Is this nuclear radiation? Is this radioactive? I do not want to touch any of the radioactive materials in this. So the best stuff is on the bottom in this iron crate. Still, not really much good stuff here per se. I believe there should be more to this, but I don't think there is actually. I'm just thinking there might be. This container is locked, it feels heavy. Okay. But this is the best stuff that you can get from the structure. Sometimes there might be a missile launch key somewhere in the structure, but I am not even sure about that. So don't quote me on that, but sometimes you might be able to find that. Let's head out of the structure. We didn't find any bricks for my build. No bricks. No bueno. There's a hatch though. That massive silo hatch is neat. We're out of there. That's good. For all of the wonderful items we found. Ugh. That is a lot of zombies. Now remember, all the stuff I grabbed, for the most part, can be recycled. It's a good thing to have it. It's a good thing to grab it. That's why we went there. Partially, was to grab stuff like that. It's also... It's also not bad to try to look for bricks. Especially when I need bricks for most of my build. The build is going to require so many bricks. I think we can make... No, this is the one mod pack, or mod, where it's, like, hard to actually get bricks. So it's awesome. It's not like you can just craft them, so... Well, you can make them, but it's not like you can just make clay, so... There's only a few ways to do that. That's getting colloid, which there is machines that do produce colloid, but I cannot remember what steps and what... Well, that's going to be annoying, though. It's just difficult to do. It is possible, but you need to make dust, mix it with water, acidizers, and a bunch of stuff. Stuff we don't have right now. Stuff we could start making, though. And I did set up everything for this stream, so it should be all in here in one of the crates for us to just run with it. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and dump all of this random garbage into here, and then just start running with one of the ideas or projects. Quite literally, the arc welder is just done. That's the first important step, is the arc welder. But what we need to make for the arc welder is the cast steel plates, which is why I have 24 steel allocated for that. And we're just waiting on iron to finish producing, so I can... Oh, that is beautiful. Glorious. Well, soon we'll be able to run coal gasoline, so... I'm not really sure if I like how this is currently set up. It's going to definitely change. It's going to definitely change. Once I have enough time to change this, I am moving this around, redesigning this, and getting it all to be kind of linear. On this side, just have everything electric here. Then we can have a power plant somewhere out that way, or over there, or in the front yard, or maybe in the backyard even. Oh, get some clay, dude. Get some clay. These furnaces are pretty much useless at this stage of the game. Bricks. I need bricks for the build. Every brick counts for the build. Because it is just literally the entirety of the bottom section of the base. The bottom two blocks are gonna all be just bricks for the outer wall portion. But that's why I was looking for bricks, because I need to do that, and I recognize that. So like I went out to go get bricks and I did not find them. Speaking of things I can't find, the wonderful item called a chisel is hidden. It's elusive. It's hiding. It's gone into hiding, guys. Where did I put the DHZ transformer thing? Oh, that's great. We lost the transformer too now, so that's fine. It's fine. It's awesome. Chisel eludes me, bro. Hey, we have an electric furnace, by the way. This is gonna make it a lot easier to make bricks for sure. Because I can just place that there. I can just start dumping clay into that. So go out, grab clay. We can put it in there. Use a hopper to take it in and take it out. The machine. At least that would be the idea. Now we'll need to get more of these, but it shouldn't be too difficult to find them. Hello. Hello. What is the message on my phone now? Discord? Okay. I'm just gonna make the chisel. Just gonna make a new chisel, bro. Can't find the old one. Gotta make a new one. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. Yeah, I usually do these morning streams just in the morning. I do a stream in the morning and a stream in the afternoon. So this morning stream can be anything usually, but the afternoon stream is always going to be super symmetry. Even though it would probably make more sense to flop them around and do the second stream as anything. The reason I do this stream as the anything stream is because I need more time for supersymmetry, so I get that in the afternoon. The afternoon section will always have enough time to do some supersymmetry. Anyway, the base is coming along pretty nice. We just gotta work on the walls. Gotta place a dirt wall first. I could still do every 4 blocks I do a pillar on that section. I just have to make sure it's a triangular slope. So let's grab some oak. I don't know why I'm building right now, even though I'm trying to make the arc welder at the same time. I feel like I just kind of felt like building today. Really did. I gotta go at 06 to do stuff. Four down, up. Good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless this one right here, Shift F9 to show chunk borders. That is why that's happening. So essentially what this means is that I'll have to do a 5 section somewhere in the wall, which it would make most sense to put it behind there, or to just do a double pillar section. Do garage doors here. Oh, that's where it's at. That's where it's at, guys. We could do a garage door on the front. BMP storage solutions. There we go. That's looking like how it should look. Probably 1 gradient per pillar into the center. So every pillar into the center will add a single gradient block to it, or a single upper another layer. Alright, so we're going to take more diorite pillars, place it on here, make it into those, just make them all. This way I'll be able to just slap these on, clad the entire wall of dirt I'm making. So that's what the dirt wall is for. The dirt wall on the inside is just to place those down. Hopefully, my hematite's done. It's not. It's what I'm waiting on. It's what I'm waiting on, dude. Just 6 hematite left. How much iron, though? That's good. That's good. I'm never gonna have to make iron again. Once that's done, I'm just gonna start cooking up some steel in there. But we have to wait on that because you don't want to start putting flux in the wrong side and stuff. So we have to hold off on that for a little bit. And then also figure out how the heck we're going to make it so it doesn't put flux in there. Probably just going to disable parts of the machine. But it shouldn't be too difficult to figure that out. You could use a lever to stop the hoppers from putting in. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a section of like this. I figure this would make the most sense is to go across like that. But on that section there's a double section of logs where there's logs on top. But this would make sense though because this is the front. This dirt barrier should make it easier to get down. Because then I can just harvest it. Be like, oh yeah, let's go down. Alright, just pillar up like this. Holy crap, that's weird. It's weird because you don't pillar on a slab usually. feel like I'm gonna have to go up a section. Or reduce the side. I mean, we could reduce the side, but is that really gonna look good? No, it would have to be reduced, yeah. We gotta reduce the side. We'll see how it looks, and then we'll be like, oh, it's garbage. It's garbage now. It's not bad. It looks okay. Remember, though, each of those sections is going to have a roofing part. No, we're not doing that. We're just going to do it the traditional Minecraft way and use slabs. No need to do those fancy roofing blocks. They're not going to do good. Anyway, they're just going to look overcomplicated and be painful to do. Alright, let's set it up. Alright, down a block. Boom. That's the door. That's the door, guys. It's gonna be the door. You'll see in a second once I set up the door. Yes, we're not going to drive vehicles into here, but we technically could put vehicles in this. It's just, I do not trust the size of that door and the base material, which is logs. That does not combine with vehicles. Wood and vehicles? No. Also, the door itself and vehicles? No. They don't work together. Actually, they might in this version. They may work together. Alright, let me go ahead and put on the next album. That one was a good one. I liked that. Hopefully this one is just as good. Is my hematite done yet? This is the question I keep asking myself. Hematite, is it done yet? It is. Hematite? Hematite? It would appear the hematite has completed. So let's go ahead and slap a leather. Leather right here. Just on that. Shut that down. That stops us from putting those in. So when I take that out, it just works. Todd Bethesda, it just works. Alright, let's do the next step, which is to take these 24 and put them in there. Boom, casting. We're casting. We're gonna make some doors now, guys. Some huge doors. Hangar. We're gonna call this place the Hangar. That's crazy. I don't know. I could use a name for this. If you guys want to name the base, give me some names. I'll go with the names. We'll name the base whatever you guys want to name it. So just not bother me. As long as it's not inappropriate, it'll be okay. Do it this way. Nope. Wrong way. Reverse. No, I don't like that it's out, actually. I like it the other way. Gonna need to make a hammer now. Hammer and chisel. Well, I believe it's just the hammer for this, but we'll need to use the chisel, the other chisel, the chisel mod tool to make the textured blocks we will want for this. But I'm not really sure what texture I'm gonna put on the actual door, so honestly, limestone doesn't seem bad. We'll see about this. This could actually do a good door. Here you go, you get your choice. Okay, it has to be the other way? That's cool. That's cool. I like that one. Shift F9. It needs a little more detail than that, so I figure what I will do for the details is just probably add on some blocks out front to texture that up. I'm not sure if it's just the, maybe it's just the texture of the that I chose, but it's really not noticeable that this even has a bumpiness to it. It's just kind of, it is kind of noticeable. It's okay. It's just not the best. Because I know I can do a whole lot better with this. Give me logs. We'll do this. I'll show you guys how to do this good. Have we finished the cast plates yet? We're currently working on this. Yeah. Keep making cast plates while we're doing this. Couple blocks up. No. This should change how it looks enough to give it a good texture. That would be the door. I don't know if I like it. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's just not the best. We're really making good progress here, though. It's crazy. Because the base is not gonna be finished for a long, long time. So it's nice that we're actually working towards finishing it, just in an episode. Because that is important. We get the walls done. We can get the base done. It's gonna be good. Huge door. Give me that last piece of cast steel, please. The bricks aren't that bad of an issue to get. I thought it was going to be a lot harder to build with all of the bricks, but they don't really make up a huge percentage of these walls. They just make up the bottom two blocks. So as long as we're only using 8 per segment, it doesn't really cost that much to build a section of the wall. This is good. It's good. Alright, let's put in those bottom logs in this section here, because this section has bottom and top logs. We'll start from this section, work our way down. Makes the most sense, because obviously if we're working on this section, this one's going to be the hardest one to reach. If we run out of stuff, you don't want to be trying to go up to a section you should have finished and be like, oh crap, I'm out, gotta get more. Alright, we just need 2 more to finish this face of the base. Base face. Crazy. That's the western wall of the base down. The hangar. It's a good name for this base, but I don't know. I want you guys to name it. That's what I want. You guys will come up with the name for the base. I'm not gonna name it, but it's a hangar pretty much. I'll be back in a second. Back. Oh crap. Here we go. Boom. Oh, it's making more. Where are the other ones? Oh, I know what the other ones are for. Give it some time to do those. We'll make the welder. Just place it here for now. This is all temporary and it's gonna move. Somewhere. It's gonna go somewhere. I don't know where it's gonna go. It might even stay there, honestly. How is this doing? Let's go ahead and speed up that process, right? Because we can make hoppers. So why aren't we doing that? Why aren't we making hoppers? It's the question of the day. Why did I decide to not make hoppers? I have all of the iron in the world, bro. Like, literally. We don't need to waste time with this. We can have a hopper there. We're going to continue to work on each segment with these aged bricks. So this should cover 4 chunks of the wall. And then we have 16 more, so it's 2 more segments to cover. Except now we have 5 left over. 21. That's if I don't decide to do anything weird with this section of the base. Just gonna lay down the dirt for this section. Then we'll make diorite pillars, but also we'll work on the fractioning towers, just to keep it from, you know, stagnating what little progress I'm making right now. Because the fractioning towers will speed up our capabilities. Then we can get into fluid burners for coal gasoline to power the coke oven or something. This is one of my favorite bases I've ever made. I think that's why I'm so focused on building it, instead of working on other stuff that I could be working on, but we should have enough for fractioning one fractioning tower. Okay, that's fine. 1 fractioning tower. We need more. We need, like, enough for 2 fractioning towers. That's okay. Can we make some more coal coke, please? And a fluid ID would be nice as well. We do have the shredder, so we can make polymer. I'll show you guys how to make this. So if you have a bobblehead, right? This thing, pretty nice little gimmick. Nice. Like, look at this. This guy's name is Vair. He has contributed to Zernox. Who cares? We're gonna throw him inside the shredder, okay? And so I can make polymer for my fluid ID. Just shred it up. Here we have plastic scraps now, made of Vair. We're gonna take these and put them in the furnace. Now I have a polymer bar made of Vair. So we'll take this. Why did I type in furnace? I need ID. Can I see your ID, please? I need to see some ID. Here we go. Oh, never mind. I'm just dumb. I didn't have to do that to Ver. I didn't have to make it into polymer. I just need to make an analog circuit. Which I can also get. Oops, my bad, Ver. I melted your soul inside of the shredder machine for no reason. It's my bad. The IBM 300PL. We'll take this to the anvil for disassembly. Type in IBM, pulls up this. It should give us an analog circuit board. Yes, it did. It literally threw it on the ground. 2 pieces of analog circuits. It's good. It's good. It's good. Go here. Place in that. Take this out. Put this in. Do we have a thing for plates anymore? Or did we lose that? I just don't understand how we could lose the thing for plates. It's crazy. Alright, let's do that. Do it. Needs a dye. Okay. Use sulfur. Nice, multi-fluid identifier is complete. Which will make this a lot easier when I need to go do this. Three. 2. So we have 6. Oh, we don't even need those right now. We need these. Wait, we need to cook these though. For sure, we're going to need 6. So 12 for each. Start casting those out, please. Okay, what do we have in here? What do we have in here? What do we have in here? Where's the steel? Steel beams. Are they in here? That's where they're hiding. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, because I know I couldn't have ran out of these. I made a bunch of them. We need these for grids. Then we need to weld up the steel plates once they're done. Let's go over to the welder, weld some steel plates. Will this have enough energy to power the welder for 2 operations of steel plates? We will see. It does. It does. It does have enough energy. Don't really know if I want to do the oil on the outside or on the inside. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really make a difference. The only difference it makes is on the outside, it will have less. We'll have more chance of meteors hitting. But if I do it on the inside, this is. I mean, if we do it on the inside, we're not going to really have space for all of the oil stuff. It needs. Oil needs a lot. It's very intensive a process, and the machines are huge. So it's right here. That is the combination oven. Okay, so if you want to take from the combination oven, you will use a pipe that's going to go through probably the top section of the wall. So we're still gonna have a diorite slab from that pipe. We can just use a copper pipe for that. We'll set it to coal tar creosote. Coal tar creosote. No. Coal tar creosote. Place a pipe in. Set that up. Guess just drop the pipe down to the ground level. Then we'll figure out the rest. Cobblestone. Boom. Boom. That gives you bitumen and coal oil. Now, coal oil is used to make coal gasoline. And regular oil inside of a second fractioning tower. We'll set that up. While that's going on, I'm going to make a new advanced alloy pickaxe. So then the burner press is going to become kind of an important machine for that setup, because the burner press is going to allow us to produce all of the wonderful coal into coal coke dust or whatever the heck it is. So that's gonna be the big thing with that, is making coal into dust. So I will go ahead and set up that later. We need a shredder, and then we can place it into, after shredding, the, what is it even? So after you shred it, you turn it into briquettes. So coal gasoline is probably one of the more useful power generation products. You can do a little bit with that. It makes a lot of energy. It's pretty highly valuable for energy. That's what I will say. The regular oil is going to be used to produce all of the byproducts that you normally see. So what I'm going to do now is set this to coal oil, since that's the next stage, is coal oil. And boom, and I have coal gasoline being produced, which can be piped right back in for the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful process of what even is it? Basically, I need to pipe that back for burning it into energy inside of the machines. Coal gasoline produces a lot of energy when burned. It also produces a lot of energy when used correctly inside of a diesel generator. But I'm not going to do that when I don't really have a generator for that right now. We're going to dump everything back into this box here. That way I have nothing on me. I don't lose it when I die 1,000 times. We'll go mining today as well. Should be pretty easy to get diorite since it's really common. It's not hard to find. Minus limestone, it's really valuable. We should have brought the torches with us. What am I doing? Why did I not bring torches? It's okay because this is the top layer, so it's not really likely to spawn stuff in. How did that happen? There was not even a creeper up here. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. I want to make an oil derrick. And we'll start looking for oil. Alright, we need to go grab some ore as well. So now that we've grabbed some of that, we'll go ahead over to the actual mine, because that other mine is pretty empty. I think there's a few ores in there, but they're not really the ones I'm looking for. Because I'm looking for iron, so iron's going to be at this one. Torches, bro. Torches. That's what you need. What is this, a skeleton spawner? That's fun. Bro was shooting me. Five. 05. Just gotta get a lot of iron, some coal. We're at the perfect height for finding iron, though. What the heck? beating him to death with bread. What is this? Is this a spawner? That's sad. Sad moment right there. This is a bad idea, putting wood so close to lava. Bro, you're just swimming in it. Just swimming in it, dude. Cannot be good for his health, bro. Now the aluminum processing chain is a bit different than how it used to be, because you now have aluminum bearing rock, which you have to process using lye, or no, you make that. Then you have to process the other stuff via lye, bauxite. So that makes lye to process those aluminum bearing chunks. It's a huge undertaking to do, but it is possible to set up a line for that. Plus, you'll need 2 electrolyzers for that. Well, 1 for that, and then 1 for general. Holy crap. Oh yeah, we have enough. We have enough iron for steel. Should be good. Should be good. Should be, could be, would be good. Would. Oh, he's got a weapon. He's got a really good weapon. He's got an even better weapon. Sleep. Spawn. Chicken jockey. Just put this into here. That's what all the iron ore is going to be for, is that. Do lignite. And I have to go do some stuff real quick. Make sure there's nothing coming this way. Oh, there is. I'm just going to head over here where there's a lot less dangerous stuff. Plus, it will explode in something that's going to be easy to repair. Okay. How is this going? How is it going? What are we doing? Believe I'm working on that wall there. Also, I was working on steel. That'll come in handy for the derrick. We'll probably make that next time. Because I don't think I'm going to have time to do all that today. Shred this. And then let's go ahead and begin construction of the base. So we actually need these, that, probably these, this. Can make 2 stacks of these into these diorite pillars. That's the primary building material, if you were not aware, is I've been using diorite pillars. I cut them into slabs like this. And I go and put those on the wall. Some dirt as well. Just to make sure I have enough blocks to cover that entire thing. Should be like an exact replica of what the height is on the other side. Except there, because that's where it's going to be different. To do those sections, I'll have to get some special stuff going. We're going to have to build across and do some all kinds of weird stuff to get the numbers correct and get it all straightened out. I believe it's just this and then this. Boom. Which means I just gotta place in the pillars and the slabs. I do not know about this section because that's where it starts to do the arcing stuff. And I don't really want to try to do the arcing stuff unless I have an idea of what exactly I'm doing with that. Because we'll have to build across. So we'll have to do the roof here first, and then we'll extend this into what that roof is going to be. And we'll build it all together. It's going to be one big thing. Hopefully. Hopefully that's what will happen. It's kind of a process though. So that's going to be really hands-on and engaged. Like that episode is going to just be the entire roof. Nothing else. Nothing other than the roof. Alright, now let's tear down this section of the wall. Now we have an idea of what we're doing in this area. Just cut this. Then vein mine this. Look at that, it's magic. We just revealed a new wall. It's finished. It's almost as if we made it. Question is, what exactly do I want to do as far as the beams, the supports, and everything? Because obviously there's room to set up supports. Do I just do the supports, or do I go like that and just do a frame across the top? Probably just gonna go with the frame, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Ow. Do I need to do a pillar there? No, I should not need to do a pillar there. Should just be like... Shouldn't need one. Should not need a pillar. Might be logical to do a pillar there. Then we go across like this in the center. up and across, like so. And then we'll just start building. Boom. Which means that leaves us with the roof, putting that in, but obviously I need to keep building this to the actual archway section. I knew that didn't look right. I knew it. Something was wrong. It's okay, guys. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. This section's okay. This section's bad. Because you know why? This section's got issues. It doesn't look bad at all. That looks perfect. Looks about how it should. Alright. So, with that, let's go ahead and go across again. Start building. We're out of logs. We just need more logs, and then we can cover these in logs, and then boom. We're building. Building, bro. Okay. We just gotta go get some logs for that. We should already have logs, but gonna get more logs. We'll come back. We'll see if I have time to cover it. And if we do have time to cover it in logs, we'll do that. So let's try to get these logs pretty fast then, so we can knock that down and have that out of the way for next stream. Eclipse today, I guess. I think that's what's gonna happen. Eclipse. Cause look at that, it's pretty close. Might eclipse. What is this? Message on YouTube? About what? What is it about? Okay, back to it. We have enough wood. I think we should be able to cover a couple of the sections. Because it's only 32 blocks of wood per section, right? We have enough to cover 3 or 4 sections. Then we could probably get started integrating the slope today. If we have time, we can definitely get started framing out the slope, how that's gonna look. Because once I have a frame, I just have to fill it in. It's as simple as filling in the frame. So, see here, this is where it's an issue, is when you have stuff in the way. It should pretty much be really easy to do this. Just cover section, go, cover section and go. Alright, just go across. Boom. And we also have to consider that center piece in the middle, which I forgot to do on all of these sections, so. That takes up 8 pieces per each center piece, so we'll take up 16, 24 total, it looks like. But now I have a rough estimate of how that's going to look in coordination with this triangular frame, which will give us the shape of the structure. Also, we filled up that thing with slag. It'll give us the shape of the structure as we go to make that in the next episode, probably. Whenever we start working on that. I don't know. It's really not necessarily important to do this, but it is a lot more fun to have a good build. I feel like one that you're constantly working on while you're doing your machines. That way, you're not just working on your machines constantly and it's keeping you busy while you're doing it. So, that's where that is important. But I feel like if you want to do long term, you need to build everything, everywhere. Like, you need to build and do other stuff at the same time. Because that keeps it interesting. You're like, oh yes, I'm going to go mine. I want to build a mining area. Make it look cool. Question is, can this might just work as a standalone thing where I can just go like, alright guys, we're going to just do this. Go crust. Do we have to go like that? Where it goes, connects in there? No, I think we could just, yeah, it would just work as a standalone. The only issue you run into is when you're going to do that section, it has to go up. Otherwise, this works. So I can just add another frame into it, probably about there. That goes and flattens it out. But we'll cover that next time. Because I have to go. I have to go. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry it has to end so soon.